The effects of the current economic crisis have touched everyone. Even if you still have a good job and a paid-up mortgage, chances are your monthly 401k statement will remind you that you've lost a good chunk of your savings. Trillions of dollars have evaporated from those accounts that have become the prime source of retirement funds for a majority of American workers, affecting their psyche and their future. If you're still young enough, there's time to rebuild and recover. But if you're in your 50s or 60s or beyond, the consequences can be dire. And it's drawing attention to the shortcomings of a retirement system that's jeopardized the financial security of tens of millions of people. It was a gray, chilly morning in Midtown Manhattan, and a line of unemployed, mostly white-collar workers stretched for blocks around the Radisson Hotel. More than 1,000 middle managers, stockbrokers, consultants, secretaries, and receptionists had come here hoping to find a job.
If you are just arriving, please step this way.
Good morning, Signy.
It was called a career fair, but there was no merriment here, only a whiff of desperation.
Do you have any openings in the IT industry?
Many of these people had been out of work for months and burned through their liquid assets, their future even bleaker than the present. Alan Weir, who turned 60 this month, showed us his latest 401k statement, which he hadn't had the courage to open up.
I'm afraid.
You're going to open it now?
You want me to? Let's do it.
There's good reason for his trepidation. Nearly half of his life savings have vanished in a matter of months.
It went down again.
How much are you down overall?
About $140,000.
Do you think you'll ever get it back?
I would probably never see it come back. I was looking to retire probably when I hit 62. I can't do it now. I'll probably be working until I'm at least 70.
I'm a Microsoft Office diva.
Until she lost her job, Kathleen Coleman had spent nearly 30 years working as an executive assistant on Wall Street. She doesn't have much to show for it.
Tell me about your 401k.
Does this answer the question?
This is what it was in 2005. 2007, you're down below 2005.
Right. Another one went down almost $40,000. One was
Right.
88,000, and then it went down to like 50.
How old are you?
54, and I live alone. I don't have any children. I've been a career girl all my life, and it's been a great career, and I don't deserve this. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Have you had any nibbles?
All the nibbles I've had, I get beat out by top models who can type. And I have experience and dedication and loyalty, and I can make any boss shine. I can. If you're out there, I'll relocate anywhere for you.
What, psychologically, what does this piece of paper do to you?
Oh, it crushes any rest I may get when I'm 65. I'll have to work for the rest of my life.
The saddest part of this story is that it's being repeated all over the country. In eastern Pennsylvania, 59-year-old Iris Hans lost her accounting job and half of her 401k investments. She's now back in the workforce as a part-time cashier in a grocery store.
Your debit card? You have a great day.
In Dearborn, Michigan, Terry and Donna McNally are barely holding on. He lost his sales job in August. The condo they bought 15 years ago is worth less than their mortgage, and 40% of his 401k retirement savings is gone. Donna is the main provider now.
Let me hear you count to 10. Can you count to 10?
1, 2,
Running a daycare center out of their home.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are you here for Joan?
Yes.
Terry considers himself fortunate to have found part-time work greeting the bereaved at a funeral home and making lattes at Starbucks.
There you go.
Where colleagues young enough to be his grandchildren have taken him under their wing.
What's the hardest part? I'm no longer sitting in a computer or driving in a car to a call. You know, suddenly I'm standing for 4 to 6 hours and greeting people or making drinks or trying to learn the process and the food business thing, which is very difficult.
It's tough, but I'm proud of him. At his age, to be doing what he's doing.
The 401k drop was tremendous, is tremendous at this point in time, and that's where the savings was. That's our hurt right now.
We can't live our vision of our dream of retirement. That's the worst part. Many people can't.
And what was your dream?
Our dream was to have a log cabin up north, Leland area, and just live a nice, quiet life. And we can't do that.
Do you think you'll ever be able to retire?
I don't
No.
see that day. Can no longer see that day.
What kind of a retirement plan allows millions of people to lose 30 to 50% of their life savings just as they near retirement? David Ray, president of the profit-sharing 401k Council of America and a lobbyist for the 401k industry, says it's one that empowers people to make their own investment decisions.
401k is the absolute best way people can save for retirement. They absolutely are the best retirement vehicle we have.
How can you say it's the best available if it has let down tens of millions of people at the time they need the money the most?
That's not a 401k problem. That is our entire investment system. This is about the markets went down for everybody. Nobody was saved in the current thunderstorm.
Ray says that many people still have more money in their 401ks than they've actually contributed. He says everyone had multiple investment options, including low-yield guaranteed returns, and he believes people who lost money have no one to blame but themselves.
In America, it's a society based on freedom and choice and personal responsibility. We need to help them understand these responsibilities and execute them to the best they can. 401k is part of that. There are no guarantees.
What about the people who are 63 or 64? A lot of those people were thinking about retiring.
Well,
and now they aren't.
Well, I mean,
a lot of them were retired and have to go back into the workforce.
Well, but that was not a 401k problem. That's an investment system problem. The markets go up and down, and if those people chose to take equity risk, there was a logical outcome.
But in fact, the 401k plans that have become the primary source of retirement income for 60 million Americans were never designed to be retirement plans in the first place. They were created in the late 1970s as a savings plan and tax shelter for ordinary Americans. The idea was that workers would make voluntary contributions and employers would match a portion of them. The taxes would be deferred until the employee reached the age of 59 and a half. It was supposed to supplement the two traditional income streams for retirees, Social Security and pensions, one leg of a three-legged stool that would support American workers into their golden years. But it didn't turn out that way.
The three-legged stool, if you will, has gone to two legs, and it's wobbly, and it's wobbling, and I'm not sure that it's going to support anything. And that's the scary part, and people are afraid.
Brooks Hamilton has helped design retirement plans for some of the country's largest corporations. He says 401ks turned out to be so much cheaper than funding pensions that many companies decided to freeze their pension plans and replace them with 401ks. The decision created millions of new employee investors for Wall Street and the financial community, and they pounced on the opportunity.
If you go back and track the mutual fund growth in assets, and you track the growth in 401k plans, it looks like a railroad track leading to the sky. They are parallel tracks.
So the big beneficiaries were the mutual funds.
That's right. That's correct.
When employers began turning 401ks into retirement plans, the financial community was not shy about promoting them as such. The prospect of trillions of dollars in the hands of unsophisticated investors opened the door for all sorts of potential abuses.
The fact is that the typical 401k investor is a financial novice. They don't know a stock from a line. And we give them a list of 20 or 30 mutual funds with really, really powerful names. You know, they sound like, gee, that's where I want to have my money.
What are generally the quality of the mutual funds and 401k plans?
Mediocre. I'm be real honest with you. With half the funds on the list, really dogs, what people would characterize as dogs, shouldn't be on the list to start with.
There clearly has been a raid on these funds by the people of Wall Street, and it's cost the savers and the future retirees a lot of money that would otherwise be in their account, independent of the financial collapse.
Representative George Miller of California is chairman of the House Committee on Education and Labor and a staunch critic of the 401k industry, especially its practice of deducting more than a dozen undisclosed fees from its clients' 401k accounts.
Now you got a bunch of economic wizards jumping in and taking money out of your retirement plan, and they don't want to tell you how much. You can't decipher it in simple English, and they're not interested in disclosing it or having any transparency about it.
And most of the people that look at their 401ks have no idea that these fees are being taken out.
No. Where would you find it? Where would you find these fees in this prospectus? You can look on any page you want, and when you're all done reading it, and you will find some of the fees and the commissions here, but you won't find them all, and I bet you won't find half of them.
There are legal fees, trustee fees, transactional fees, stewardship fees, bookkeeping fees, finder's fees, and the list goes on and on. Miller's committee has heard testimony that they can eat up half the income in some 401k plans over a 30-year span, but he has not been able to stop it.
We tried to just put in some disclosure and transparency in these fees, and we felt the full fury of that financial lobbying.
David Ray, a lobbyist for the 401k industry, says he favors disclosing the fees, but his partners in the financial industry don't. You think most people know these fees exist?
I think they know that there are fees. They don't know exactly how large they are.
Why do you think the financial services industry is opposed to fee transparency?
I don't know that they're opposed to it. I think the issue is...
You don't think they're opposed to it?
Well, they want to keep...
You're a lobbyist in Washington, right? You know they're opposed to it. George Miller hasn't been able to get a bill to the floor.
I think they want to keep the systems as simple and not make changes. They like the way things are, and whenever you push people out of their comfort zones, you know, it's an issue.
I mean, they're comfortable with the situation because they're making a ton of money, or they have made a ton of money.
Well, and their systems are set up in certain ways. You know, this is going to be a big change.
We wanted to ask David Ray, who's been so bullish on 401k plans, one last question about what the future holds for people like Terry and Donna McNally and Kathleen Coleman, who you met at the beginning of this story.
Dedicated, loyal, I can be there. There's nothing standing in my way. Thank you. Need a babysitter?
Most of the people that we've talked to are 50 and 60 years old,
right,
and have sustained these losses, say there is no way they're ever going to make them back.
Right.
Do you agree with that?
I think we have to be truth tellers. I think that when a person has hit this point, and we've had this unfortunate situation, I don't think we can misrepresent what the possibilities are.
And the reality is that money's not coming back that they've lost.
They can't count on it. They have to, maybe they have maybe if they work 10 more years, it'll come back by the 10, but it's important that they not have unrealistic expectations.
For more information on your 401k, go to 60minutes.com.
Hello, everyone. This is Daniel Higgins coming to you, and we just watched a 60-minute presentation about the 401k fallout. So I'm here to share some great information that's going to be a solution in the midst of that broken system. And this is our disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I have a Series 6. This is not a multi-level marketing or network marketing opportunity. However, our company is a registered e-commerce company, and it does have an affiliate referral program like Amazon or eBay. We're here today to share information that's only been helpful to others. We want to share facts in a manner that allow you to make an independent decision of your own. All calculations are for illustration purposes. They don't represent actual earnings, and a good rule of thumb, never spend more than you're willing to or is going to hurt you to lose, okay? So let's jump right in here. We're going to talk a little bit about that 401k fallout through Robert Kiyosaki's book called Fate. It says in 1973, Rich Dad realized money, he's referring to currency, is toxic, designed to steal the wealth of anyone who worked for money, saved money, or invested in government-sponsored investments such as the 401ks, IRAs, stocks, mutual funds, ETFs. You'll find that on page 336 on Robert Kiyosaki's Fate. He also talks about corporate executives know only fake money and fake assets. They do not know much about God's money, gold and silver. You'll find that on page 338. In 1971 and 2018, the poor and middle class workers worked hard to earn fake money saved fake money, and invested it in fake assets run by fake fund managers educated in our finest business schools. And they become today's biggest losers. You'll see that in page 340. Everyone talks about the benefits of compounding interest, but few mention the danger of compounding fees. Says Kyle Ramsey from Nerd's Wallet of Investing in Retirement. You'll find that on page 350 of Robert Kiyosaki's book called Fake, where he discusses fake money, fake teachers, and fake assets. Of course, as you can tell, most of this was taken from the category of fake assets. 401k falls right into that. It is a liability. It is not an asset. It takes money out of your pocket every month. And as you can tell from the 401k fallout, you have no control over several things, especially the fees. And that is huge. So you don't want to put your money in a situation where you do not have control. So let's talk about a global solution, and let's move away from this fake money and these fake assets. So a little bit of my success journey. I have a growing team in Trinidad and Tobago, South Africa, Bangladesh, Nairobi, Kenya, Tennessee, and Georgia. We're celebrating over 4 years with Karatbars, and I jumped right in, got into VIP immediately, and I've just never missed any passive income, and that can be your part of your success story too. So let's talk about a little bit of that broken system. So blue line is our wages. Most of people's wages have not gone up. Cost of living, though, continues to go up. It's that red line. And then unfortunately, our buying power for anything, not just the US dollar, but any currency, it continues to go down. So we're part of a broken system, inflation versus income. So going to school for 12 years, college for 4, that's working till you die. That's part of a broken system. That 401k is a broken system brought to you by 60 Minutes. And Warren Buffett says it best: if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. We have to know that there's a better way. And we got to understand a little bit about price stability. Okay? In 1920, that vehicle right there was about $645. That was equivalent to about 1 kilogram of gold. You fast forward now, that car is $40,000. Because of inflation, there's no price stability. But guess what? With gold, there is that price stability because it keeps its purchasing power over long periods of time. Let's talk about inflation again. Price of goods and services going up. 1998, $20, you got a full grocery cart. In 2005, the grocery cart is getting smaller. And now in 2014, you just need a little hand basket, really, especially in 2019, right? As we go into 2020. Why are we saving gold instead of paper? When you look at this, in 1971, 1 gram of gold will buy you about the same amount of loaves of bread, about 5 to 6 loaves of bread. And then the US dollar was pretty much even to the gram of gold. As you fast forward, the gram of gold can buy you several loaves of bread. The US dollar can't really buy you a full loaf of bread. We want to pay ourselves first. That is a wealth building principle that you cannot avoid. A portion of everything you earn is yours to keep. If you haven't read The Richest Man in Babylon, absolutely get that book. So many working Americans, we save less than or have less than $1,000 in savings. We have to pay ourselves first. Now, experts have already talked about this, so this is not a new concept. So Robert Kiyosaki's talked about it in several of his books. He discusses it in detail in the book called Fake, where he discusses fake money, fake teachers, and fake assets. Also, Mr. Mike Maloney has a wonderful series on YouTube. He's also a published author. Also, his videos on YouTube are called The Hidden Secrets of Money, and he walks you through the importance of acquiring physical gold because it is the only real money. We want to talk about a global solution. Karatbars International is bringing that solution. So what's the idea? What are we doing that's different from that broken system that we just discussed and saw with the 401k fallout? We're saving gold as a premier wealth building asset. right, people, we're saving. We earn commissions by referral by accumulating gold-backed assets, okay? Now, Care Bars International is not new. It has been in existence and in business since 2011. We're actively doing business in over 140 countries, and we specialize in small transaction weights of physical gold. You can see us located there in Stuttgart, Germany, right across from Mercedes-Benz. This is Dr. Harold Seitz. This is the CEO and founder of Care Bars International. He's been featured in several different magazines. He's a published author, two-time published author, with his book, The Future of Money, and also Think Big. His mission is to produce the highest quality of gold available in the market. He wants to make it easily accessible to the masses of honest people around the world at a price point everyone can afford. My goal is to have Care Bars help millions find financial freedom from this current system of debt. So that mission statement is all about you becoming financially free. This is just a glimpse of some of the things that we offer in Care Bars International. To the bottom left, you see cash gold. To the top right, you see cash gold in a different form. We have small transaction-friendly amounts of physical gold. We have Carrot Pay, which is an amazing app where you can actually transfer physical gold, use it to pay for goods and services. So now gold has come into the digital age with us, and that app is already available in Google Play and Apple Store. And we also have our own cryptocurrencies that are linked to physical gold. We have the KBC and KCB just closed out its ICO, starting to go into some amazing things with that. And then we also have Carrot Bit, which is our first literal exchange that's going to be and has been sharing its profits or fees with our affiliates. We have a complete cryptocurrency exchange that puts us in a position where we can continue to help and create this global ecosystem with physical gold as the foundation. Along with Carrot Pay, we have the CEM, which is seems like and looks like an ATM, but it's way more advanced than that. It works on our blockchain and does advanced transactions and gives out cash gold, physical gold. Right, you see a glimpse of the world's first voice over blockchain smartphone. So you'll be able to use and have completely decentralized communications with that phone. We have well over 30,000 pre-orders, and those will be shipping out soon. What are we doing? It all begins with the world's only money, which is physical gold. And we have our own cryptocurrency, our own digital currency exchange, Carrot Pay, which is our digital app where you can transfer physical gold along with the app in locations around the world, whoever else has an app. We own our own cryptocurrency bank, have our own smartphones, the world's first voice over blockchain smartphones that was actually featured in several articles in Forbes, and we have our own blockchain. So how do we get paid in Care Bars International? Step one is you get your free registration. Absolutely free to join Care Bars International. And in the free position, you get several things to benefit you. The unit level income, you can start creating income immediately in the free position, paid out once a month, right? And there's 7 primary income options. You have unilevel, generational bonuses, double income, direct commissions, matching bonuses. There's several different ways to get paid in Care Bars. In the free position, you just jump in, you can create several teams. You don't have to limit yourself to 3. And then you get up to 6% to infinity. As I mentioned before in the disclaimer, this is not a multi-level marketing business. This is an e-commerce business. So you get paid to infinity. There's no levels within our business. So you get paid out monthly in the free position. And then you have options. You could jump in and get a business package. And the optional business packages range from VIP down to bronze. And in the optional business packages, once you jump in, you have the opportunity to get paid monthly and get paid weekly. That free unilevel position never disappears. You just get added an opportunity to get paid weekly. These are just a glimpse of the business packages. The VIP packages, what I jumped in at right now, it's around 3,000 euro. You have gold, and then you have silver, and you have bronze. Just jump in, get whatever you can start with immediately. They all create income for your family, so it doesn't matter on income for your business. These are amazing profit packages. These are digital packages that you can acquire, and they start around 150 euro, go all the way up to 1,000,000 euro. It's amazing because within all of these packages, you have bonus codes, and you actually get cash gold put into your back office, which I showed you earlier. The cash gold is amazing. So as I mentioned, we have it go from 150 euro all the way up to 1,000,000 euro. And just to give you a heads up, there's some amazing things within some of these higher level packages called the K1 Impulse phone. Comes free with some of these business packages, these profit packages, right about that 25K euro package. You start getting free K1 Impulse phones, and it goes all the way up to 1,000,000 euro package. What do we do to create additional income quickly? We have a Carrot Bars Fast Track where you can actually get a free upgrade. All you do is jump in, get whatever business package you're going to get. Let's say you get bronze or silver, and you have 5 other business packages that are your level or higher. And then the company literally just gives you a free upgrade within 5 weeks of you starting. So how does that look for direct commissions? Everyone gets 10% on the first generation, the first person you sponsor. And when they sponsor someone, that's 3%. And as you go down, 2%. Perfect example of tapping into leverage and creating a business. So if you jump into the dual team position, you have an option to build those 2 teams. And whenever there's units, units are attached to everything that we have within the Carrot Bars universe. Units are connected to business packages and the amount of physical gold someone acquires. So whenever you build your team, if there's 25 units on one side, 50 on the other, it creates a dual team payout. And that dual team payout pays out to infinity. Once again, this is not a multi-level marketing business. There are no levels, so it actually pays out to infinity. And then you get to pick out how much you get paid. I jumped in the VIP, so every time I have a dual team payout, it pays out about 80 euro, which is closer to 100 US. But you can do the conversion, and you can see right there, VIP pays out 80, gold pays out 60 euro, silver 50 euro, and bronze 40. And you can see all the units that each business package accumulates or has connected to it. An amazing thing is that our system is connected and set up to do dual team payouts 180,000 times per week. Okay, so we have a business that's literally made to create income. And here's another way, another stream of income in Carrot Bars is the matching bonus. Long story short, whenever someone gets paid on your team, you get a matching bonus of 5% of what they've earned, which is amazing because that's just additional income. If you're a VIP, you get that matching bonus all the way down to the 7th generation. If you're gold, 5th generation, and you can see the rest there. And then Carrot Bars also has long-term incentives. People have won the Rolex watch, people have won the bag, the pens, people have won the car, and there's one amazing leader that's super close to getting that villa built anywhere in the world of her choosing. So stay tuned for that. You'll definitely hear about that. But these are long-term incentives for people who are continuing to help others save in physical gold. They give you those incentives. So who's our payment partner? It's MasterCard. Every time your cash commissions, they get loaded on a privately issued MasterCard. This is not a debt-based instrument. This is a prepaid global MasterCard. You can use it anywhere in the world. We have a few teammates in Madrid, Spain right now that are using it there. And then right here you can see you have grams of gold that is part of our Carrot Bars, Carrot Pay, and Carrot Bank. So we do have gold commissions also. So we get paid in currency with our MasterCard, along with we get paid in physical gold. We have a global market, have a whole opportunity to connect and help this world get out of that broken system of the 401k. and get into a working global gold-backed payment system. You have an innovative company, you have unique, very unique products with the world's only voice over blockchain smartphone, along with the voice over blockchain laptop, a myriad of things. So our goal is to give people across the world a safe platform and method to transfer from currency into gold bullion 1 gram at a time. I'll tell you the truth, guys. Once you see this information, there's 3 personality types. A, the green personality type, hey, you had me at hello, let's get going, right? 2, I'm excited. I have some questions. Go ahead and reach out to whoever's sharing this information with you to get those questions answered. We have global webinars that go into even more detail every Monday through Friday. We have training every Sunday night, and we have a global power call Monday through Saturday. And hey, this might not be for me. Everything is not for everybody, so completely understand that. So if this is not for you, definitely get your free account, and you can save physical gold in your free account whenever it's convenient for you, because this is a self-directed account, okay? So get back with whoever has referred or shared this information with you. If that person is me, go straight to my website, kickstartyourdreams.net, and get your free registration completed, get your free affiliate registration completed. Take advantage of our systems. Use the landing page in the next 48 hours and get that done. We can show you how to tap into double income. We have, like I mentioned, live webinars, live events, and conferences all around the world. And contact whoever it is that shared this with you. You're not alone. We're here to support you. And Harold Seitz has a very unique vision and goal. He is going to create several millionaires in the next 2 years. He's already created several millionaires with our existing business, and he is going to continue to go down that path, create financial freedom for you if you so choose to. We have a whole support system here for you. Connect to this amazing system. We have a live event called Let's Go Weekend in April. We're going to be in Atlanta. We're going to be at the Georgia International Convention Center, and we are going to be about well over 2,000 people. Last time it was close to 3,000 people strong in the Georgia International Convention Center. So definitely join us on these live calls. We have power calls, like I mentioned, Monday through Saturday, along with different webinars Tuesday and Thursday, okay? So thank you so much for your time. Get back whoever shared Karatbars International with you. If that person is me, go right ahead to my website. It's kickstartyourdreams.net. Thank you for your time. Let's move away from this 401k. Let's move away from these broken, fake systems and tap into real money and a real money system. Thank you so much.